So hi everyone, I've got my EOS R5 Mark II here and I use it a lot for filming. Great camera for filming, as are the other Canon R series cameras. And this is a feature that I'm going to show you that is on all of the cameras except for the EOS R5C. And that is, when I'm filming, a lot of the times if I want to focus on something, I just use the back of the screen here to just touch on what I want to focus on, and then it focuses on it, which is really nice, and the focusing is very responsive and very fast. And sometimes I want to actually hold it up to my eye like this. I want to look through the viewfinder. It could be because it's very bright, maybe I just get a little bit more detail, or I am a bit more focused when I'm looking through the viewfinder. Also, when you've got it up to your eye, you've got a bit more stability as well, which you might want. The problem is when you've got it up to your eye, although there's all sorts of great focusing features like face tracking, eye tracking, and so on, I might want to select the point. So what I want to be able to do is turn the back here into a trackpad, and I can do that in the control customization menu, which I'm going to show you in a moment. I can enable touch and drag AF so that I can then use this like a touchpad. So if I'm holding it up to my eye, I can then use my thumb here, which is convenient for me, to actually then pick a point. Now, when it turns it into a trackpad, you can actually choose how much of the screen you want as a trackpad. It could be the whole of the screen, the right, the left, top, bottom, and so on. You can also choose whether you want it to be relative or absolute. So relative is if you've chosen a point and then you touch and drag from there, it will then move relative to that spot. Whereas if it's absolute, then if I touch at the top of the screen, it'll go to the top, at the bottom, and in the middle, and so on. And it's really up to you which one you prefer. I like the relative one, but you may prefer absolute. And I hold the camera, I support it with my left hand like this. So really trying to use my thumb here or something to try and touch the screen wouldn't work, which is why I choose the right hand half of this screen, because that's how my hand works. That's how big it is and that's how far it can reach. So maybe you've got bigger hands and maybe you want to use the whole screen for it. So there you go, that's what you can do. So let me show you how you can actually use this and how to switch it on. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the menu here, and you can see I've gone to the control customization tab at the top. It's the second menu across, and you can see it's got their touch and drag AF settings and it's off. Let's select that. Touch and drag AF is disabled at the moment. If I select it, I can switch it on. You can see there it's got the positioning method. We'll come back to that in a second. Here is the active touch area, and as I said, I choose right. There's whole panel, left, top right, top right, top left, bottom left. Let's go back. Let's stick here for me with this right one. You've got the sensitivity, so you can have, there's two notches here. You can go down one to slow it down a bit if it's too sensitive for you. I consider 0 kind of neutral, that works for me. Or you can make it more sensitive, so you can go up one notch. So not too much play there, but it might be enough for you if it helps. So just back up here to the positioning method. As I said, I like relative, but you can choose absolute as well. And all you have to do is select it like that. Let's just go back to relative. Okay, so how does that look in the viewfinder? Okay, so as you can see, it's focused there on the DVD. If I use my thumb to move around, there's a circle following me, and it now focuses on that. And I can move back to something else, and you can see when I let go, it turns into a box, which is where it focuses. And it really is just as simple and easy as that. I hope you found that useful. If you do like this, please do like, share, and subscribe, and come back for more. I've got lots of videos on my channel with more coming along soon. Take care.